Hey guys, it's been a while since I did a normal update video, so here you go. Um, First update. The two people that I can help with testosterone for 6 months, those spots have been filled. Um, and to those people, I will figure out how you can pay me so that I can get that out to you as soon as possible here soon. And just keep in touch with me and remind me. Second update, I still have not gotten my blood test done, but I am suspecting that my dose is going to be lowered because I think my testosterone is converting too much into estrogen for the problem that I'm having. And I called my doctor up and told his assistant about the problem, and she went and asked him about it, and he's having me get an estrogen level test done and a prolactin test done, as well as my total blood count, liver, and testosterone levels. So that's gonna suck, but I'm hoping that I can do that next week, because my mom has nothing scheduled for Friday mornings, and that's the day before I take my shot. So that's the best day for me to go get my blood test done. I tried to get it done last week, and it turns out that CompuNet does not participate in the, I don't remember what the fuck it's called, the program that I qualify for because I've been unemployed for like a year or two, that gets blood tests done for free. So I have to go all the way out to Kettering to my doctor's office to get the blood work done. So that sucks. But hopefully, finally, I'll be able to actually get it done and see whether or not my dose is still appropriate. Now, as for testosterone changes, I have not noticed a single thing in the last 2 weeks, except for a little bit of chin fuzz right here. It was all blonde. It was particularly right here. I noticed some. But that's because I was doing subcutaneous shots. Which subcutaneous ended up so much easier after those intramuscular shots. So it's nice that I'm getting over my fear of needles, but it kind of sucks that I wasn't getting like any results from doing subcutaneous for 2 weeks. I definitely got results when I was doing intramuscular. Probably the weirdest fucking change I've ever had. When I did my shot in my right leg, my foot grew, my leg muscle grew, and this side of my face filled out, and then nothing on this side changed. So I did a shot the next week, and everything caught up with the right side. It was so fucking weird. That's one of the reasons I didn't do an update for at least 2 weeks, because I was lopsided, and it just looked fucking weird. Another change is I think my hair texture has changed. I think it's gotten curlier, which sucks. Because I had my head shaved for so long, I didn't really notice anything going on. But as it's been growing out, when it was this long, before testosterone, it was straight because it was so long it couldn't curl. Now it's curling, and it's pissing me off. I don't like that it's getting extra curly. It shouldn't be getting extra curly. None of the men in my family have curly hair. I only have curly hair because of my mom. But it's getting extra curly being on testosterone. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. So I'm going to have to put in a lot more gel. Well, I used to not put in any gel, but I'm going to have to start putting in gel because of it. Because I only got it tame because I put a shit ton of gel in it, which is going to suck. I do think my hair might be thinning a little bit, especially in these areas. It doesn't look like it right now, but when I've tried brushing my hair and combing it and styling it, I always get patches right here, here, and a few in here that just look really, really bare. Like if my hair will sit a certain way, and it's really short, so when it sits a certain way, it shouldn't be like showing bald spots, but I definitely think it's thinning because when it sits a certain way, I see a couple lines in here of just scalp and in here and here. I am letting what little bit I grew on the sides grow back in. It's starting to look better. I don't know why, but right here it looks really thin right now. That's probably, yeah, see, whenever my hair lays a certain way, it looks bald. I don't like that. That's kind of, but I'm not noticing like any hair falling out or anything. It's just weird. Anyway, let's see, other stuff. Um, I have officially gained about 30 pounds of muscle since being on testosterone. Now that's probably partially from working out, but a lot of it is not from working out. It's just I gained a lot of weight being on testosterone, and I've went down in pants and shirt sizes. So it's definitely not fat. Nobody seems to believe me though. I've gone down at least 2 pant sizes and 1 shirt size. But nobody believes me that it's all muscle and that none of it's fat. But I mean, that's the proof for me. All of my muscles have gotten bigger. I have more definition now than I ever have in my entire life, and I'm losing like I don't know, volume or mass, whatever. I'm losing mass but gaining muscle, and yeah. So nobody believes me, but that's what's going on. I know my body better than you guys do, so yeah, so I've gained about 30 pounds of muscle. And let's see. Oh, I finally shaved for the first time since like May, because not having facial hair kind of makes me dysphoric. So I keep what little bit I have, which is why it's why I don't shave often, because I don't seem to pass very well when I don't have facial hair. So I keep what little bit I have, so that people are like, oh, facial hair, male. Most of the time, anyway. All I did was shave like all of this and the front of my chin. I kept what little bit I have here and what I have here. So basically, I'm just like test shaving all of this to see if it grows in better. If it grows in better, then I'll start shaving everything. It's just, it used to take 2 months for anything to grow in, and I don't like being dysphoric, so I just let it stay. Unless I absolutely had to shave for some reason, which is usually having to see my grandma. Anyway, my face was itchy as fuck yesterday, though, because it was growing back in, so, within 24 hours of shaving it, it was actually starting to grow back in, which, that's definitely a good sign. And now it's actually starting to get fuzzy again. I can definitely feel some of the stubble. I definitely have more black hairs down in here than I used to. So it went from like a total of 7 down here to I can't count that many. A lot of it's blonde too. Like there's a lot of scruff down here, but the majority of it's blonde, and there's a bunch of scraggly black hairs. So that's kind of weird. So hopefully the shaving goes well, and I'll be able to shave everything, and it just comes in better. Because I want facial hair so fucking bad. Let's see. I think that's it for testosterone related changes. I have been working out a lot more. I've been drinking a protein shake every day, and working out pretty much anytime I feel like it. But I've been working out harder. I've actually started using a little bit of the P90X. I use tips from it to do certain things, but I've started doing the AbRipper X, once a week. This is only the first week I've done it, but I'm definitely going to keep doing it once a week. It fucking killed my abs. It's a 15-minute routine, and I still had to pause and break and everything, and it took me like 45 minutes to do a 15-minute routine. But it was definitely worth it, so hopefully the stomach that will not fucking go away will start going away, because I could feel all of my abs hurting the next day. It actually hurt for the next 2 days. I don't even know if it hurts right now, because I haven't tried anything that would make my abs hurt, but it probably still does. Let's see. My muscles are definitely getting bigger. I compared a photo of myself that I took last night to my 1 month on testosterone, and everything just looks like harder. Like my muscles aren't really any bigger. It just looks like I have a lot less fat and water in it, and it's more muscle. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It just looks like I'm much more pillowy in the first one, and I'm not in the second one. So, it's really more of a, I can see it in myself kind of change more than other people can see it. But here soon, now that I'm eating better, because I'm only having roughly 2,000 calories a day, and I'm actually working out a couple times a week, that stuff will definitely start getting better. As for fun changes, here in about a month, I will have 3 new piercings, and I'll have my hair cut and dyed. So that's awesome. Now, it might come as a shock to some of the people who only know me from my videos, but I'm much, much, much weirder than I ever come off in my videos. I know I come off to be a fairly normal guy, and the piercings are probably, I'm sure most of you think, oh, well, the piercings, he just did it to look cool, or he's a poser, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm probably freakier than the freakiest freaks you could ever find. Like the Lizard Man, and, let's see, the Lizard Man is one of my idols, Marilyn Manson, John Davis from Korn, Joji Gray, if anybody knows who that is, all idols of mine. I hate looking so fucking normal, and really I only look as normal as I do because I haven't had the money to get all of the modifications that I want. Like, I definitely want to get my tattoo finished, but I haven't had the money for it. I want snake bites, a labrae, and a septum piercing. I also want a split tongue. And the majority of my body, when it's the way it's supposed to be, is going to be tattooed. Like, I plan on having, like, my entire left side almost tattooed, a large back piece. I'm actually thinking about possibly getting some on my legs done, because I was never really a big fan of leg tattoos, but now that they're starting to get bigger and more muscular, I'm actually playing around with the idea. But yeah, I plan on looking nowhere near as normal, and I fucking hate looking this normal, so, yeah. Soon, I will start looking the way I'm supposed to look. And I think that's about all I have. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, Wolfgang out.